Hi everyone. Today we'll have 4 postures for pregnant women. We will start first with some neck stretches. Before that, just find a comfortable seated position. You can use a folded blanket, a block, or a bolster. Yeah, to find a comfortable seated position, so you can sit on the edge of the blanket. That will allow your spine to stay upright and just release the hips down. Yeah, you can do the same with a bolster or with a block, maybe a blanket on the top of it. Just make sure your seated position is really comfortable. I want you to enjoy the stretch we will do right now. Just close your eyes and take time to ground here the pelvis. Breathe in to lengthen that spine. Breathe out to just arrive on your mat. You can open your eyes. Breathe in to lengthen the spine again. And as you breathe out, just tuck the chin down towards the chest. Relax the shoulders here. Nice long inhalation and a nice long exhalation. With the next inhalation, you lift the chin. Just keep it parallel to the floor. And as you exhale, drop the chin down towards the chest. 2 more times. In to lift the chin. Out to allow the chin to sink down towards the chest. One more. With the next inhalation, you just lift the head. Maybe look up towards the ceiling. Exhale and stay here. You might drop the hands to the sides and roll the shoulders back just to open up across the chest, across the throat. Sense here your upper back. Draw in gently the shoulder blades towards each other. With the next exhalation, you allow the chin to just go down so it's parallel to the floor. And we flow with the breath. Inhaling, lifting the gaze up towards the ceiling. Exhaling, chin parallel to the floor. In to lift the gaze and open the chest. Exhale and find a long spine here. One last. Inhale. And with the exhalation, you allow that right ear to sink towards the right shoulder. Relax the right shoulder and the left shoulder. You can place your hands on your thighs And just try to find that juicy spot in the left side of your neck to give it a nice stretch. Once you found it, stay there and send that breath into the left side of your neck. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Breathing in space and breathing out tension, tightness. We're gonna flow with the breath. As we inhale, we bring the head back to the center. And as we exhale, we allow that right ear to drop towards the right shoulder. 2 more. One last. Go back to the center with the head. Stay there and breathe out. Sense the left side of your neck. The blood flowing through the left side of your neck. Sense the space here you have created through the stretch. With the next exhalation, you're going to allow that left ear to go towards the left shoulder. And again, playing around with the chin, just go slowly. With loving kindness, just looking for that spot that needs your attention here. And once you found it, you just stay there. Make sure you relax both shoulders. The spine is upright. The breath is flowing. With the next inhalation, you bring the head back towards the center. And with the exhalation, you allow that left ear to go towards the left shoulder. 2 more. One last. Go back to the center. Stay there and breathe out. Breathe in and out. You can slowly open your eyes if you did close them. Good. Now we're gonna move on our fours for the sunbird posture. So you come into a kneeling position. If you need to pad your knees, you can use a folded blanket underneath your knees. Ground your hands. Tuck your toes under. Just make sure here your shoulders are just underneath your wrists are underneath the shoulders. Your hands are shoulder width apart. You can take a look towards your knees and see whether the knees are hip width distance and whether they are underneath the hips or not. So find your tabletop position first. You're gonna engage just a little bit your belly muscle so you don't go into a back bend here. So lengthen here the arms, lengthen the neck, push the shoulders backwards. Just shift the weight here onto the left side to just extend the right leg back. Just lift it in the same height as your right hip, and you're gonna flex that right foot. Just make sure both hips are looking down towards the floor. You might stay here if you feel like that's enough for you, or you can make here more, so you make sure the weight is also on the right hand to be able to extend that left arm forward. The left palm is looking inwardly towards the center here. 3 breaths. In and out. One more. With the next exhalation, you bring the left hand on the floor and the right knee on the floor. You can move your hips from side to side before you recenter. Now, with the next inhalation, you shift the weight just a little bit on the right side to extend the left leg back. Flex that left foot. It's your choice whether you want to stay here or you ground the left hand to stretch the right arm forward. Palm is looking inwardly. Breathing in length. Exhale to find your center here. 2 more. One last. With the next exhalation, you ground the right hand if you did lift it, and the left knee. Again, push the hips from side to side. Nice. Now we finished with the kneeling position. We can go up into a standing position. You just go on your way into a standing position. So the feet might be hip width distance or maybe a little bit wider. Just feel grounded through the feet. Relax the arms by your sides. We're gonna sway a little bit from side to side just to sense the feet on the floor. Maybe a little bit forward and backward before we center in here. Breathe in length. Exhale to ground. We're gonna shift the weight here onto the right foot. The left foot will lift off the floor. You're gonna lift the left knee up towards the ceiling and the arms up. With the next exhalation, you bring the left hand towards the left knee. Right arm stays here on the right side. As you exhale, open here the left knee towards the side. If that is too much for you, you might be low there and just open here. That's also fine. The foot can be on the floor. You can also use a block underneath the left foot. Breathe in and out. One more. Just with the next exhalation, bring the left foot down towards the floor and the right arm. Again, just close your eyes and sense your standing posture. You might feel the right foot grounded here. The blood is flowing through the right leg. We open the eyes and we do the same on the other side. So with the inhalation, we open up the arms to the side, shift the weight onto the left leg as we lift the right knee up. Exhale to bring the right hand towards the knee. As I told you, the other option is just to turn the knee forward and keep the right foot down onto the floor. With the next exhalation, try to open the right knee to the side, wherever you are with the right foot. Two more breaths in that Tadasana, Januhastasana. Then bring the knee forward and bring the right foot down. Breathe in through the nose. Sense that standing posture and exhale to ground through the feet. That's it. Now we're going to go towards the floor again and do some side stretches. A restorative side stretch here. We'll need for that posture a bolster, a blanket, and a block. So you place that bolster. So the bolster is parallel to the side of your mat. You're gonna sit with the hip next to the bolster. Bring the knees either on the top of each other, or you bring the top knee a little bit backwards onto the lower foot. Just find a comfortable position in here. The most important part is to have here the hip next to the bolster. We're gonna lean on the bolster, so we extend the lower arm. Just make sure here the block and the blanket are next to you. You might place the blanket between your legs here. Yeah? And then you extend here the lower arm forward. You come onto your side. You use the block, or you can use some blankets on the top of each other or another bolster for your extended arm. You place the head on the lower arm, and you place the top hand, the free hand, there where it feels good for you. It's a restorative posture. So try to sink into that posture. Sensing that side stretch. Closing the eyes and just focusing on your breath. Just to turn on this parasympathetic nervous system, responsible for calm and digestion. Two more breaths. To come out of the posture, you're going to use the top hand, press it into the floor to come up. Just come slowly up. Use the lower hand to come upright. You're going to do the same on the other side. So we're going to bring the feet to the other side. Take the bolster, place it on the other side. Sit next to the bolster with the hip. You place maybe the folded blanket between your legs. Take the block here. Place it at the top of the bolster and just slide the lower arm. Come to the side. Use the top hand to find your position. Rest the head on your arm. Rest the top arm and the hand. And adjust your legs here. Close your eyes and focus on the soft, smooth, breath. Here the stretch and the opening is happening through the lower part of the body, which is against the bolster. A very nice restorative side stretch. Two more breaths. To come out of the posture, you're gonna press the top hand into the floor. Slowly come up. Slide that lower hand on the bolster, lengthen the arm to come out of the posture. Sealing here. Just breathe in with the arms to the sides and up. Palms together, exhale and lower the hands down towards your heart center. Breathe in and out. One more. Place your hands on your thighs and slowly lift your gaze. Thank you for joining me this evening.